Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Venoxxie with a simple reminder to not make a fuss over every little thing. That's my job, and the job of drum channels and larger creators. But you know what? Not yours, because I said so. Today, I'll be making a fuss about Twitch. So, I'm sure you've all heard about this Twitch rule by now, where you cannot multi stream to another platform, even as an affiliate. If you're not an affiliate, well, congrats. You're free to do whatever the fuck you want. I envy you. Sort of. I mean, Twitch doesn't really uphold their rules with smaller streamers anyways. I mean, they do with some rules, yeah, but it depends on the rule. But I know I've heard about this rule recently. Not sure if it's actually a recently made rule or not, but I remembered a rule pertaining to partners only about making content on other platforms and how they needed to be exclusive solely to Twitch. So I'm thinking there is no way they're this stupid to be a dick to affiliates, especially considering at how many followers and so little viewers you need to even become one. You still practically a nobody in terms of being a content creator at the moment of becoming affiliate. I mean, unless you're like you've already grown your following on some other platform or something, or you have a shit ton of friends who plan to watch you, then you have a higher chance of growing at that point than I do. But yeah. Uh but sure enough, the rule's a thing. However, let's get into the details of what exactly it is and why this rule was most likely made. What is the rule? The rule is very simple. You just cannot stream, multi stream to another platform. What is multi streaming? It's the simple way of saying streaming to multiple sites at the exact same time. You can post your content to YouTube after a certain amount of time. You can end a stream on Twitch and then immediately start a new stream producing different content elsewhere, like on Kick or on YouTube or Facebook or wherever you stream to. You just cannot stream to, say, both Kick and Twitch at the exact same time. You can stream on YouTube and Kick at the same time. Twitch just doesn't want you to grow your content elsewhere at the same time. But enough of, at the same time. According to them, they say their rule is there so you don't put out suboptimal content. Like, excuse me. Like, is this FAQ up to date? What the fuck? Few things to which, if that's actually the case here. Firstly, the type of content we as creators put out there is our choice. Some people stream as if they're making YouTube or literally just chilling by themselves, even smaller streamers. Even if they have nobody in their chat except for once per hour or something for like a minute or two, or maybe just never. Like, I once rated a fellow small creator, sat in his chat for 15 minutes. Because, I'm not normally a patient person, but I decide I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He looks pretty busy on the game he's doing. But even within the span of 15 minutes, you can definitely like look at chat. I mean, maybe he just had one monitor, but still, come on, bruh, come on. But yeah, not a single word to me, not a single word to my community, even though I think it was only just like a few viewers, but still. But it's like he was mainly just murmuring to himself if he ever spoke. But you know, isn't that considered suboptimal content? Moving on. Secondly, you think larger content creators pay attention to their chat at all? Considering how fast their chats tend to go, they cannot read what everyone is typing. The content doesn't even come from how much you look at what your followers are typing. The content comes from what you're actually fucking doing on stream. Which brings me to thirdly. If I'm streaming to multiple sites, the suboptimalness comes from my lack of ability to be entertaining in the first place. And it'll be the same on both sites. If I take the secondary site out of the picture and stay only on Twitch, the lack of entertainment is still there. If I'm playing Overwatch and all I'm doing is dying, being silent, and sighing frustratingly, and it's only being streamed on Twitch, I wouldn't really call that being an optimal or good quality or whatever you want to call it streamer. Like, that's. Like, I mean, people can make dying funny and entertaining. I get angered easily, and it's like, I wouldn't really call any of my content optimal, good quality, or anything. So now I pose the question: am I going to be banned for having suboptimal streams on Twitch, even without another site being involved? Because that's. When you word the rule like this, that's what you're making it sound like, is that somebody's not allowed to have a suboptimal stream. Which poses the question, like, why are you letting just anyone become an affiliate then? You don't want someone to become suboptimal from multi-streaming. So if we take out the multi-streaming and are still suboptimal, like, you gotta tell us what's gonna happen. You gotta, like, give us the real reason. So let me tell you the most probable real reason for this rule. They just want more money. I mean, it's Twitch. I'm not gonna lie, we all knew this was coming. We all knew that they would try and find a way to get more money out of us, some way, somehow. It's odd, though, that after Kick has gained slight bit of traction, and some streamers are making or have already made the switch, is the time that they decide finally to make the said rule. Now, like I said earlier in the stream, I don't know if it was actually made recently, but I've definitely heard quite a bit about it recently, leading me to actually believe it is recently. I just couldn't find anything that actually had a legit date, so whatever. So, people have always multi-streamed to other sites as well. Like, people have always multi-streamed to Facebook, to what are other streaming sites? Mixer when it was a thing, D Live, YouTube. Like, it's not just Kick, but it's just kind of odd that it's just happening shortly after Kick is gaining more traction, you know? Like, Kick for now has a 95 to 5 split, meaning 5% of your money goes to them and 95% goes to you. Meanwhile, Twitch, yeah, over at Twitch, it's a 50-50 split. You're only getting half the money thrown your way. So people have always been upset about that. And now it's like, oh, Kick is, offering me more money for the, you know, subs that, because people are trying to give the money to me, not to Twitch. Oh, this is great. I mean, granted, there's a lot of controversy with the site, which is why quite a few people haven't swapped, and a lot of people also know their communities will not follow them. Sorry, can't speak ever. So Twitch wants you to continue giving them a fair bit of your sub money as opposed to giving more of it to the streamer by subbing to them on another site. Like, I know quite a few streamers who also stream on Kick or have made the switch to Kick are telling their communities, stop subbing to me on Twitch, sub to me on Kick if you really want to give me that $5 a month. So I'm pretty sure Twitch is just threatened, and that's probably why they're making this rule. And not to mention, quite a few people, even though not everyone has a loyal enough community, uh, a lot of people do have loyal enough communities to follow the streamers over to another site. Twitch is going to lose out on that 50% of your sub money, when all these streamers are like, hey, sub to me over here, not on Twitch, because Twitch are assholes. You know? Like, Twitch. Twitch, we get it. You're a huge business making the same douchey, dirty business decisions as other businesses. But if you're gonna be like this, at least be 100% transparent. Because we know for a fact it ain't because you don't want us putting out suboptimal content. Shut the actual fuck up. People do that even without another site involved. Grow the fuck up. But yeah, yeah, no, I want them to be like, yes, yes, okay, we do just want to be selfish and keep your money. We know people don't have time to do numerous streams on numerous sites per day, and we're hoping that this no multi-streaming rule forces people to choose, and we hope it's us. I don't multi-stream right now, but if I ever feel like it, I will, despite your rule. And my content will still be suboptimal regardless of what I choose to do. Good day, Twitch.